Hello, welcome, welcome, welcome. This is the Kat and Erna show, and I am Erna, and that is Kat.
Okay, I look psycho when I do this. Yeah. Maybe I am.
No, you're good.
No,
You're good.
I'm good.
So, the Kat and Erna show, and today we are going to talk about niches.
Yeah.
What is a niche?
What is a niche?
Yeah, a niche is something. What is a niche? Oh, I should have looked it up.
It's something that, we don't know the definition as such, but we do know the definition, but we don't know the right way to explain it.
Exactly.
We have our own way because we're
because it's us.
Very special.
We are.
But a niche is the area that you specialize in, that you focus on.
Yeah, exactly.
And it can be quite challenging to, and it shouldn't be, but for me it has been challenging to choose a niche. What about you?
For me as well, because the moment I think, oh, I have my niche, then there's something else that I'm like,
look at me.
Yeah. I can do that too.
Yeah. And the ones who have great careers say it's really important to have a niche.
Yeah. And every marketing coach or marketing training thingy,
says
you have to have a niche.
You have to.
Yeah.
But the thing is,
you have to, eh? You have to.
You have to. And I get like, when people tell me that I have to do something, I'm kind of like,
Not me.
You're not the one telling me what to do. But at the same time, I'm like, they should know what they're talking about, but I'm not going to do it. But perhaps they're right, but I'm not going to do it.
Yeah.
So it's silly. But it's also that for me that I have a lot of areas that I would love to help in.
Yeah.
That's the dog making noise. And all of them are special and interesting, and
exactly,
the people there really need help.
But they say, okay, you can just have a niche at this moment. It's not like you have to stick with it. But if you have one niche and you've got clients coming in, then I can imagine it's quite hard to change that again and get another niche.
I don't think it is.
No,
I don't, because you will still have the clients that came to see you for that specific niche, and people will still know that you used to work on it. Doesn't mean that people who might have been following you and thinking about having you as a therapist, that all of a sudden when you choose another niche, they'll feel like, oh, she's not capable of helping me, because you are.
It's more like an add-on then.
Yeah, but that's just what you're promoting or what you're telling people you do. But and the same thing with, if I specialize in, and the first word I thought was OCD, which is a thing I used to want to have as a niche, which I haven't chosen today.
I remember that you were thinking about that.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean that people without OCD won't come to see you, because if you're an expert in that area, they will think, well, if you can help him or her with that, then you can probably help me as well. But if we just have a niche that is not a niche, that you are just a coach or a hypnotherapist, then we take in everybody, which we still would be doing if we had a niche.
Yeah.
But
just let it go. Let it go.
For those who think that my dog is not having any attention ever, she has had that. And now she just wants to go out because I'm sitting here, which she always wants to. So no mind.
But it's raining, so
it's raining, so she wouldn't go out.
Sorry,
anymore.
Wilma.
Yeah. So we'll ignore her. but the content, the things you would talk about would be all over the place,
Yeah.
as the marketing coaches. And in that sense, you wouldn't be able to specify it to, and I actually saying this, I think it's crap. I do. But they must have a point. And that's again the thing about,
Yeah.
but what if they're right? And still feeling like it could be that I have a niche, and it could be that I want to have many different niches. But in the end, oh, it's hard to explain. In the end, the content I create, the things I write, the things I talk about is about confidence and setting boundaries and feeling that you're able to be who you truly and really are, or the one you, if you feel like you are stuck in life or want to change your careers, blah, 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 you can say that's a niche. Yeah, but I bet I can hit OCD and hoarders and career moms. Yeah.
Yeah, because actually I was thinking of having confidence. Well, I started out with confidence is my niche, but confidence is so big. Then I was like, you know what? I love public speaking. So I'll just niche down on public speaking, presentations, just speaking to strangers. But also that is really, can be a lot. Huh?
Yeah, because in the end, confidence is what I believe is the core of all issues.
Yeah.
Really. If you feel
it's the confidence and self-love that you need to.
Yeah. The confidence to not have to, the confidence to trust yourself, not having to click something 20 times before you leave the room.
Yeah.
Believing in that you've got it covered. You don't have to, or the confidence in that you can go and do a speech, or that you can ride your bike. Go on an airplane. So
drive a car.
What about hay fever? Is that about confidence? Could be.
Because that's more like it could be.
No, could be, because some of the ones I had with hay fever were people who wanted attention. Why do you want attention? Because you're not feeling good enough.
Yeah.
So in the end, confidence.
Yeah. So it can be physical, but it can also be mental. That sounds really weird.
It does, but it is.
You're mental.
You're mental. Oh, my chin just disappeared.
Yeah.
I have rosacea, but it's not that bad at the moment. It has been a lot worse. And the session I had made me realize that, I wanted to be seen and I wanted attention, but the thing was that was my subconscious mind doing that. But I didn't want that kind of attention. I didn't want to be seen like that, but that was the way it turned up.
Yeah, exactly.
And again, confidence in that you can enter a room and be who you are without having to feel that you're not being seen.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. So, a niche.
So what's your niche now?
My niche now is cheers.
Yeah.
My niche now is going to be, because I don't want to feel limited.
Yeah.
Is going to be self-development and helping women become who they want to be. And that sounds fluffy, but I don't think it is, because everyone has a feeling inside. A lot of people have a feeling inside of something feels wrong, there's more for me, or I don't feel happy. Not saying that they're depressed, but just I'm just content. I want more in life. I'm just,
Yeah.
so my newest idea, which was actually given to me by a friend, not Anna, but another friend, is to combine the numerology and the clairvoyance and the hypnotherapy and coaching and helping in that way, because that's where my interests are. I have a lot of them, so why not use them?
Yeah. Yeah.
And is yours still public speaking?
No.
No.
No. No. Well, it's I think in that respect a bit like you. I've got so many other things that I want to explore. So also in my coaching, I don't want to be stuck with RTT alone. I have energy healing. I do energy drawing, intuitive energy drawings, which I use to step further. And that's the spirituality I would like to dive into a little bit more, because I believe that at this moment we are in a period of time that spirituality will become very, very important, and also being open to other ways of communicating, and more following your soul.
Yeah, and that's the point, right?
Yeah,
we have to listen to it, and sometimes we just can't listen because of the circumstances we're in, or the mind chatter, the relationships we're in, and we forget to listen to ourselves, and ourselves being the soul. But you know what? We decided once that we were going to focus on hypnotherapy as a niche.
Yeah.
In the Cat and Anna show. But lately I've been thinking, and that's what I'm hearing you saying, is that that's where our interests are as well.
Yeah.
So why limit us?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So are you in?
Well, that's actually what we talked about when we were telling everybody about our retreat that we're going to do. Exactly. That's also not limited to hypnotherapy. It's much more that we can offer.
Yeah.
And why hold ourselves back with just a niche and pinpointed on one tool, rather than being able to help more people?
Yeah. And then the niche being helping people. And it might sound too broad for some, but it's, in the end, it's what we want to do. And who actually decides what a niche is and isn't?
Yeah, that's a good question.
I am going to look up niche and find the definition. The real definition.
Go for it, girl.
Yeah. A niche, a comfortable or suitable position in life or employment, or a specialized segment of the market for a particular kind of product or service. So if we take the first one, a comfortable or suitable position in life or employment. If we don't feel that it's comfortable to have a limited niche, then this says it's not a niche. It has to be comfortable.
Yeah. Comfortable and suitable.
Yeah. And it's suitable. So
yeah, you know what? It can be suitable without being comfortable.
Yeah. Totally.
So.
And then there's a whole other thing about, well, do you want to make money? If you want to make money,
Yeah.
You have to do this. And obviously, we want to get paid for our services. But if it doesn't feel good, then I would rather do something that takes a little bit longer for me to
Yeah,
build
exactly.
up the business, but still it feels good.
Yeah, and I think that because when you niche, then you also narrow down on your ideal client, and everything you post, your website, everything is catered to this one client. People are not one, everybody is unique. So you will always have a lot of people that are not really, really, really your ideal clients.
Yeah.
That do not fit the
Mm.
description.
Yeah, what are the odds that you actually find the one person that's your ideal client in a world with, I don't know how many people?
Yeah.
So it might be that they resonate with 90% of it or 80% of it, but 100%, no.
No.
But maybe
No.
that's not the point. Mm.
I do
Yeah.
remember also Dean Graziosi. He had this challenge thing that I participated in, and he said you have this like this circle, and that's a lot of people, and they can be your clients.
Yeah.
But you have to start somewhere, and you can't service that many clients right from the beginning at once.
Nope.
You need to build up. So you never I've got a cat. I've got a
You've got a
cat
Sylvia.
who wants to get in. Let me in. Let me in. But the circle gets smaller and smaller and smaller. And in the end, you only have this dot. You find your dot, you find your 10 clients, and then you build.
Yeah. Exactly. So
yeah. So what are we doing? What am I doing wrong?
You're gonna do nothing. Nothing.
Well, sometimes it does feel a bit like that, you know. I was looking at my website yesterday, and because I had this photo shoot, so I wanted to put some pictures on the website, and I was looking at it, and it's like, yeah, I wrote this website 2 years ago, and then it fitted me. Now, actually, I need to redo the complete website because it's not me anymore.
No. Firstly, is it 2 years ago?
Yeah. Well, 2.5 already.
I feel like it's a year ago or something. Okay, but second of all, we do change.
Yeah.
So of course you need to change it because you've evolved, and yeah.
And that's actually that's what we want our clients to do as well. So how can we stay the same?
But we're never the same. You're never the same as the one you were yesterday. Even though you don't feel the change, you're not.
No, true.
You're not. But you know what?
What?
I'm thinking that we've talked about something before, and when you mentioned energy drawings, I was like, when are you doing mine? We need it in the show. Yeah.
Yeah, true.
Also, I was thinking about what am I doing wrong? And I thought, well, patience, my dear. And then I thought, I'm going to look into your energies and your numbers and in your birthday, because there must be something about patience or the leg of.
Yeah.
Why do you look so scared?
Well, no, my tummy just like, and I ate. I did eat
Good.
for once.
So you're
For
not starving.
once. I usually don't eat, so
You don't?
no.
How's it possible you're alive?
Well, yeah, in the mornings, I don't eat in the morning.
Okay, but
Sorry.
I just listened to what you told me, so.
Yeah. Well, it's funny. Oh no, this is a sidestep. Sidestep.
Doesn't matter, that's what we do.
Yeah. Lately I do realize that I write things to people, and for me it's, or I say things, and for me it's so clear, and I can't understand why they don't get what I'm telling them.
No.
And then afterwards, when I'm sort of pissed, and then like, oh, okay, I'll put it in another way. And then I'm looking at what I wrote, and it's like,
Okay, I get it.
might have a point.
I'm not eating. I usually don't eat. Okay then.
Yeah. Yeah. I
knew what
drink a
you
lot.
meant,
I
but
drink a lot. Water. See?
Nice save. Nice save. You knew I was going to pick that one up.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm drinking a lot today as well.
Good.
Mhm.
You need to hydrate for Greece, huh?
How it's Monday today, and Wednesday, the night into Thursday.
Yeah.
I have to get up at 2 in the morning because we need to be at the airport early, because usually you can check in 2 hours before.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, okay, if I get there 1 hour before, that's cool. But they have some staff issues, so they're not enough at work. So now they recommend 2.5 hours before. And if you can come before that, it would be great, but they open up 2.5 hours before check-in. And we live 1 hour and 15 minutes from the airport, and we need to park the car as well, find a parking space and walk. So, okay, this is a side. We will be in the plane at 7:30 in the morning. So it's 6:30, 5:30, 5 a.m. We have to be there. So it means, okay, we have to be there at 4:45 so we can park. And 1 hour and 15 minutes, then it's 3:45, then it's 3:30. Okay, I can sleep until 2:30. Yay! I need an hour because I need to go to the toilet. I don't want to.
No, I can imagine.
And probably have something to eat so I can go to the toilet. But what if I'm not hungry?
Don't eat. Don't think about it. You'll sleep in the plane.
Okay, maybe I'll.
Well, if it's as bad as here at Schiphol, gosh, it was horrible. Some people had to wait 5 or 6 hours or even more.
Wow.
Missing planes, and it was horrible.
Okay, it's not that bad. It's been said, it's been written somewhere in the news that if you stand in line somewhere in security, they waited for 1.5 hours, and that was a long time.
Yeah.
And I see that's not a long time according to what you're telling me. But then you could grab someone who works in the airport and tell them, hey, my plane is leaving in, and they would help you to
move on. Yeah.
So, but my mom left with her husband and my son last Thursday, and it went smoothly for them. So,
yeah, that's good. Yeah, when Nina went back to South Korea, I think she was really lucky because it was packed with people.
Yeah.
So
crazy.
Yeah, it was horrible. But the day after, a few days after, that's when it started that people had to wait for 6 hours. 6 hours at a freaking airport.
Yeah, you can just sit there if you've gone all the way through, but you haven't.
You know, people fainting, staff members fainting. Yeah, horrible.
I don't want that.
No. Yeah, but you're early. So
I'm early.
when you're early,
people are. I'm not the only one.
You are not?
Planes are going every time a day. But that doesn't make sense. They are, yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah,
Probably.
I know. Okay, should we go back to?
Why? Yeah, but I don't. Is there more
But
to
no,
it?
but let's do the drawing and the numerology on each other.
Yeah.
So next time, drawing. Good.
And
Oh,
the time
I'm
after,
looking
I'll do
forward to
something.
it.
Yeah.
Yes, looking forward to that.
Da, 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 da. And how do you do that drawing? Do you just do it? Yeah, you do it
Intuitively.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
What I
sit there and yeah.
what I do, I have a box with colors. I think there's still, you can still sort of see the colors. So, and then I just pick a few from every color. I pick two crayons. So, and I mix them a bit. I sit down, tune in, do a meditation where I just ask for guidance. And if there's a question that comes up for this and this, well, for Katrina Heuye, with your date of birth, which I don't even, do I know you? I
don't think so.
No. Somewhere in July?
Yeah.
27.
Close.
Well, see? But anyways, with your date of birth, and then so I do the meditation, and when I come out, I right away start to draw. I don't look at what I'm drawing. It's just, I don't look at the crayons. I just pick and I let my hand do what it wants. And then afterwards, yeah, sometimes it's just lines in different colors. And there's always like a soul part, which is a spirally thingy. And there's always well, and then the colors. So the colors have a different meaning. And then when I look at it afterwards, sometimes you do see shapes. I did draw some I did do a drawing for someone years ago, and it appeared to be like a lotus flower and the infinity sign. And she was a colleague at work. So I gave her the drawing as a secret Santa Claus thingy. And she started crying. And I was like, what the fuck? She told me that her best friend, her closest friend, he passed away recently. And the thing that they had like together, their best friend thing, was a lotus flower. Well, that got me. So
back. I unmuted because my husband had to go to the bathroom and he's asleep. So he's.
Hi, Rasmus.
Yeah. Now he's sleeping again. He's
That's good.
a fast sleeper. That sounds, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shit.
Yeah.
I'm being banned on YouTube.
Oh, did you really say shit?
Don't.
Oh, don't.
The YouTube police will come after us and ban our video.
Oh, really? You can't say that?
And you can't say
let's not say anything.
Addicts when they do something with their nose, and yeah, you can't say that word either.
Okay,
that's why some
sorry.
call it baby powder. No, don't be. We've done it before and nothing happened.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, probably because we don't have a lot of outreach yet.
Let's not keep it that way.
Maybe we will. would we start swearing?
Yeah. No. We have to talk about sex. Then we will.
We've had one.
That's it.
We have talked about sex and orgasm.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
yeah, but nothing. It's cool.
We're not niching down to sex, by the way.
No.
Just to be
We're
clear.
not. But if you want to have some inputs on orgasms, if you can't have an orgasm, and if you're a woman or man, I think he helps
man.
everyone. Then check out the video about where we interview Kit.
Yeah.
Who niches in helping women reach orgasms. Not using anything but his voice, and it's on Zoom. So he's legit and a nice guy.
He is. He definitely is. Yes. Yes.
Okay then.
So
you do that, and would you be doing it while we sit here, or would you be doing it?
I can do it live.
Mm-hmm.
It does. Well, the meditation part is not so well, you just would have to, it will be silent for like 5 to 10 minutes, depending on, I can shorten it a bit, but still,
we could just start the recording, and can you pause it? Not stop it, but pause it.
I think so.
And then we would just pause and then continue.
We could do that.
Perhaps. We'll figure that out.
We'll figure that out. Yeah, because we can't fast forward. Can we fast? Oh, maybe we can fast forward.
Maybe.
Ha! I'm going to check that out.
That's on you, because I can't figure that video editing stuff out.
Yes, I'm going to check that out.
Do that.
Or I can just split it. I can just take it out.
Yeah.
Okay, we're good.
We'll figure it out. Yeah.
Okay, guys, we're good.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to do it live. The drawing for you.
I love that.
Nice, huh?
I love everything that's spiritual and mystical. And
yeah, me too.
I'm into cards, crystals, hand reading, drawings, clairvoyance, mediums. What else do we have? Pendulum. I'm looking at my my shelves.
Yeah. So what do you? Okay. Subject for another time. Pendulum.
Mm-hmm. I have one.
Dowsing.
I've never really used it.
Actually, I've got two. You too? Do you have two too?
I do. I had one I bought when I was a teenager.
Okay, go on.
And then Rasmus gave me one for a birthday present once, I guess. Yeah.
Nice.
But I'm just, when holding it, I'm just so, I haven't really done it, but it's like I'm fearing that my hand is doing it. So I'm afraid that I can't keep my hand as still as I want. Okay, you have them right there.
Yep.
They look beautiful. I just have this one, which is a thing I found, and I don't know what it is for, but I think it's important. So I've saved it.
Yes.
And I haven't asked Rasmus yet, but I'm sure he knows what it is. I hope so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's a great one. We could try that out. We could try doing it on each other and asking questions which you know the answer to and I know the answer to, and see what the response is.
Yeah.
See, just to figure out if it's working, which we know it is, but I'm still the skeptical one. I'm always trying to figure out, is there somewhere I can find something that makes this unbelievable?
We can totally do that, huh? Just experiment with these kind of things. because I am using them regularly.
Are you?
Yeah.
Cool.
But it's always like, am I right? Is this right? And then sometimes, yes, I'm spot on. And sometimes it's like, what the?
But don't you think it's more difficult to get a truthful answer when it's you doing it for yourself?
It might be, yes. But also, if I would do it for one of my kids, or well, I don't have a partner at the moment, but because they're so close, I want them to be happy, and I want certain things to be there for them and be real for them. So I don't know how far my desire drives the energy
Exactly.
for the answer,
Exactly.
because it always feels a bit like it's not desperation, but it's just before that stage where when it hits desperation, it's just a strong desire for something to happen in the right way.
Yeah. I'm going to find mine.
Yeah, you should.
And I'm like, where did I put it? I have a shelf with books of
With your spiritual,
and spiritual stuff. And I'm looking and I can't see because it's in a box. The one I bought that I was when I was a teenager, in a box, and I think there's a book as well. And then it's put nicely into a little hole.
Yeah.
I hope that I have it. But if I don't, I still have the other one, which is over there, and I know where it is.
That's good. Yeah, I realized I have a third one that goes with a book as well. And it's like a metal one.
Yeah.
It's tiny.
Maybe it's the same.
It's a red book.
No, I have this box that is like this big.
Yeah, well, I had the miniature thingy, but it was also in a box. And
okay, maybe we should end this podcast.
Yeah, we're going.
Yeah, and and we could talk about it.
But so if you have a niche, just let us know, how did you find your niche? What were your hurdles to get to that niche?
Yeah.
Or did it come naturally? Because that can also be the case, huh?
Yeah, it can. And people, again, the coaches say, well, it doesn't have to be that you choose a niche that comes natural, because it doesn't mean that people would want to have help in that area.
Exactly.
So you might have to choose something that doesn't have your interest to have clients. But I'm not doing this only for clients. Yeah, I'm a bit egocentric. I want to have an interest as well. I want to enjoy it as well. It's not that I don't want to help, but
no.
Or else I could just be in a job that I didn't like. But that's the point.
Indeed.
I've been there. I don't want that again.
No, no. You want to enjoy. You want to enjoy the road yourself. It's a journey that you're undertaking, not only for you, for the client, but also for yourself. It's a cooperation, right?
It is. It really is. And I bet that I'm ignoring the dog. I bet that the clients can feel, if you're not really into it, that you're only into it because you know that you can make a lot of money.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's not all about the money.
No,
it's not.
No, no, for me neither.
No, but I would also like to know if they have a niche, or what made them choose that niche, but also if they don't have a niche, how's that going? How's that working for you? Or did you have a niche and drop that and instead just want to work with every issue, or or the other way around?
Yeah,
would be interesting.
That would definitely be interesting.
Yeah, I do know people who doesn't have a niche, who just is a hypnotherapist and coach, and just again just helps people, and word of mouth, and doesn't matter what issue it is.
No, true. True. Okay.
Okay.
Well, let's wrap this up, people. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Oh.
Like, subscribe, share.
Hit that button.
Yeah. Please. Pretty please. Okay then.
Bye.
Bye.
See you next time.